Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Pretty interesting backcourt matchup here, Grant, with a lot of star power at the guard positions on both sides.
And, you know, traditionally, B.A., when big guys match up, it's all about the power. But this contest is about finesse. Who can outplay and outsmart the competition?
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
Doncic outside. Over Curry. we'll see the Golden State Warriors facing the Golden State Warriors. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Out to Thompson. Jacks up a three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Well, Grant, something these teams have in common is their phenomenal rebounding ability. Who do you see winning the battle on the boards?
You know, it could go either way. I mean, frankly, sometimes there's an element of luck on the glass. So we'll just have to see whose way the ball is going tonight.
Tries again, and he takes it up and lays it in.
Well, watching that play, you would think that Klay Thompson over his career would be a little bit better offensive rebounder, aggressive that time.
Curry gets the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Thompson scanning the floor.
That's just a good look from Klay as his teammate was open.
And Wiggins has got the ball here for Golden State.
Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
The kick out, Curry. Back to Green. Pass to Jackson Davis. Thompson outside. From outside, off the mark. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Outside Curry. Thompson outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Jackson Davis. That shot missing.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Inside. Outside for Green. Back to Thompson. Left side, Green. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Here's Curry. Rebounded by Green.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And the shot goes.
Not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Green. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, you look Look at Draymond's NBA career. Such a staple of this Warriors team's run of success.
Maybe in the way that he plays it gets overshadowed because people don't recognize the true greatness and what he does defensively. But Draymond talks enough for you to recognize just how much he means to this team and the way they've won championships around his demeanor. Yeah, what really sets Draymond apart is that tenacity. I mean, he never stops fighting you. I mean, any second he's on the floor, he's competing and he's coming at you.
Here's Thompson. Stolen by Thompson.
You've got to be sure there's an opening for the cross-court pass. Otherwise, you're just throwing it up for grabs.
Hey, we all love going to Oakland, but the Chase Center is just incredible, Brent.
Oh, what a magnificent, sparkling, brand new building they have. Like most arenas, the Warriors practice facility is also in the building for the players, so it makes it very easy for them day after day and night after night to come do the work that's necessary to be a championship team.
Here's Wiggins, and it's off the back of the rim, no good. Green in the post. Up top, Thompson. Right wing. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Green. Pass to Wiggins. Outside for Green. Thompson with it. Wiggins with it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's the aggressive part of Andrew Wiggins coming out of him, forcing the defender that time to get his hand in there.
He's off on the second. And the Warriors with possession. Back to Paul. Pass to Thompson. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Wiggins. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
Back to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Thompson's got 5 now.
I'm not sure he even knew how much time was left. Didn't affect him one bit.
Here's Paul. Yes, it's good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Green. To the inside. Jackson Davis. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And the foul against Golden State.
The officials were right on top of that one.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Here's Paul. And here's Kuminga for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Warriors on top, up by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
Such a great way to silence hostile fans who want the up and down pace that gets them amped up. Instead, everyone's just standing around watching the free throw game.
You know, when you talk about Chris Paul, you get the sense we are in the final years of his career, Brent.
That's definitely how it feels, but I love that CP3 is not going to let you know about it. He's going to continue to go out there and compete and do whatever it takes to contribute to winning. And he will continue to play at a high level.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Andrew Wiggins has come into his own in Golden State. He said, quote, "I feel like I scored a lot in Minnesota and no one cares, but now I'm here. I'm playing winning basketball. I am working my tail off. I'm playing the best defense I can possibly play, and I'm still giving you 18, 19, 20 points." Brian?
Allie, he has found a home. No question about that. Thank you.
If you have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
And Chris Paul clears it away. And it's Paul with the ball for Golden State. 3-point lead. And with the surge in scoring around the league, Brent, what's the key to modern NBA defense?
Great question, BA. I mean, you have to have versatility. You have to have coaches that can get creative, and you got to have players who are wanting to buy in on the defensive end. You just cannot give great scorers in this league, has a ton of them, a steady diet of shooting from three, and you got to keep them guessing. Yeah, just tireless from Draymond that time. He values each possession and creates a second opportunity that time.
Pass to Curry. Outside, Green. Draymond driving to the rim. And it's hammered home by Green.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. The Warriors trailing. Pass to Curry. Launches a three. And the Warriors miss again.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Green. Outside Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
From an early age, CP3 had to learn how to finish through contact, and even though the guys have gotten bigger, so is his chances of finishing those plays off.
Here's Golden State. They trail by one. You talk about players that mean so much to their team. Stephen Curry at the top of that list, Brent.
Yeah, you just look at the numbers, BA. They're staggering about what happens when this team doesn't have Steph Curry on the floor. And really, Curry becomes the entirety of the way this offense works.
Here's Kuminga. That shot off the mark. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here in quarter two, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Green with the ball. And it's Paul picking him up. Here's Wiggins. It's blocked. Wiggins gets a step. Misses from short range.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's Paul. 1:51 left in the second. Pass to Kuminga. And he hits it to tie the game.
And Wiggins is a capable passer, someone that wants to hit a guy in the right spot.
They get it back. Out to Thompson. And another shot. He's off on that one. Green with the defensive effort.
Klay Thompson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
That one misses for Curry.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Pass to Looney. Over Green. The shot by Looney, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
In transition, here they come. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
Well, Klay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
Outside, Green. Thompson left side. It's rebounded by Golden State. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Here's Green. Green with the defensive effort. The Warriors trailing. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Just so remarkable and consistent from distance is Klay Thompson.
Blocked. To the middle. Here's Jackson Davis. Out to Thompson. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Green. 4 seconds left. Can't get the layup. Golden State calls timeout. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And the Warriors call time here. And the Warriors call time here.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah.
It'll count. That shot is off.
Well, this is why Draymond's one of the top defenders in the league, and right now getting under the skin of the opposing offense.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Warriors on top. They're up by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. It's a one-point game. The three from Thompson. Buries it from 3. Thompson's got 8.
Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Klay does so efficiently with that J.
Here's Curry. Out to Thompson. Here's Wiggins. Stolen by Wiggins. And here's Curry for 3. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Thompson's shot is off. It's a close one here in San Francisco. Pass to Wiggins from 18 feet away. Rebounded by Green.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Thompson. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. It's the Portland Trailblazers facing the Houston Rockets. And it'll be the Trailblazers off the tip. To the paint. Here's Camby. Powered down after. The assist led him to the lane.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Brooks, right side. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5.
And for Green, it's about focusing on taking high percentage shots. When he does this, he's an effective player.
Free throw good, Green.
For Houston, Jalen Green. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Green. Here's Miller. They set the pick. Inside. Şengün with a steal.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Fred VanVleet.
That free throw good from VanVleet.
And the big X factor VanVleet brings to the team is leadership. He's very talented at setting a good tone out on the floor and organizing his guys.
And so it's Houston with it. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Şengün. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Miller. Here's Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Roy. Over Green. Roy can't get it to go.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And it's Green missing. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Batum's shot is off. Outside, Green. Down low. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Şengün. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. No good on the shot. Aldridge with it. Green picks him up. Aldridge misses.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
And then Aldridge with the dunk.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And it's Green off the drive. Portland grabs the miss.
Rockets foul. Jalen Green. First personal foul.
And the free throw, no good.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Batum does what is asked of him. He's the definition of a quality role player.
Here's Miller. Smith with the rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
This is what makes Green so elusive, so difficult to cover. His ability to destroy you with that handle.
Count it.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Brooks. He's off on that one. Batum with the defensive effort. Portland trailing here. To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Now Brooks. Back to Şengün. Green in the post. Buries it down low. Green's got 6.
It is impressive how Green can sink shots after contact. Great body control for a player his size.
Here's Roy. Rebounded by Green. Pass to Smith. And here's Şengün. Smith left side. Outside, Green. Blocked! And it's the Trailblazers on the break. That one goes in.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
To the inside. Oden misses. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Whitmore. Launches a three. He drops it from range. Whitmore's got 9.
And it's not